Good evening. I have to say this has to be probably one of the most nerve-wracking evenings that I've experienced, and I am an experienced presenter, but I'm quaking. So that's just to get you on my side. Can I have an arm, please? Thank you. Spotted goanna and with the feet on. Directly from the rainforest of Papua New Guinea. This drum was made for me as a result of trekking through for 6 days over Mount Samsai. I am the founder of Green Life Trust. Julian, who's with me this evening, we've been working together for about a year, and he's part of what we call the Rainforest Guardians group. And Julian absolutely is the expert around the whole red issue, and we wouldn't be able to be doing what we need to do if it wasn't for Julian and the rest of the team. I'm not a red expert, but my heart is an expert in what we do with the remote people in the Hunstein Range in Papua New Guinea, and we've been doing it for 23 years. Obviously, we have one planet and we have one chance. We all only have one planet and we all only have one chance. And if the rainforests are destroyed, I'm afraid we all go with them. We've been reconnecting people with nature since 1989. This is the rainforest in Papua New Guinea that myself and my partner Rick traveled over with the help of 3 local guides. We walked into their history and they walked into our history. These are some of the landowners. As you can see, actually they might join your pirates. If that's not a derogatory remark, I hope you take it in the spirit that it's offered. The women are also incredibly strong. It was the women in another part of Papua New Guinea that grabbed dynamite to blow up the central generator that stopped the copper mine and created another 10-year history and a 10-year war. The people in Papua New Guinea are really clear and really strong about who they are and what they want. And they have guided us through this program for many years. There is a young man in the center here. He's called Kaku Yathai. When we walked into history in 1989, this young man was 14 years old. His father had just died, and he inherited 2,000 square miles of threatened rainforest. We discovered it was the largest industrial logging operation that was proposed in Papua New Guinea at that time. With Matthew's strength, we've actually helped them conserve that 2,000 square miles. They call it supermarket no checkout. Everything they need comes from the forest. And of course, there is no checkout. They don't have to pay for it. After 10 years absence, I was called back by the local people last October because we needed to make sure that these remote tribal people understood this document, which was put up on the website. They don't have access to the website. And this document was recording the future of this 2,000 square miles with about 3,000 people living in it, hand-to-mouth, sustainable existence. So what I needed to do was I needed to go around to the 6 villages that we work with and ask their permission that I could speak to people like you on their behalf. So of course we do have their mandate. If the forest dies, their bird of paradise dies. Their bird of paradise is their spirit. If they lose their spirit, we have an exchange program. And we have many of the young people from Papua New Guinea that come over to the UK, and our team goes over to Papua New Guinea. And in 1998, Lucas Core, to 1,500 people at a B&Q environmental conference, said, keep your fucking hands off my forest. But he said it in Melanesian Pidgin. Our hearts are making sure that we are doing what we need to do for the people in the rainforest to make sure that they map their own course and their own destiny. And these are the people you will be helping by supporting us to do some training, some learning and development in order they, again, can be in charge of their own finances, of their own projects under the umbrella of the RED program. Thank you very much.